Welcome to Attican Plays Pharaoh, A New Era.
Pharaoh Khufu has taken the throne, and as foretold by seers of Horus and Ra, our people have already begun to suffer under his oppression. Khufu has ordered that a royal governor be dispatched at once to Iunet to defend our land against Kushite invaders. Iunet can support a small fishing industry which should feed the settlement for a time. If the Kushites invade by water, however, the river may become unsafe for fishing boats, and shore areas may be better used to support a fleet of warships. If food becomes scarce, cattle may also be raised to provide meat, though the herds require much straw for fodder, and straw is difficult to grow in this land. You should seek other cities with which to trade for straw, for you will also need this to make bricks for your mastaba. The city of Byblos in Lebanon, land of the cedars, has begun trading with the powerful empires of the east. These are Assyria and Ur, and the land called Mesopotamia, between the two great rivers, and from them the finest ivory may be obtained via Byblos. With the arrival of rare and exotic luxury goods such as this, Iunet is sure to thrive. In the capital, the Egyptian people have begun to enjoy a board game called Senet. This game is normally enjoyed over a pitcher of beer in a public gathering place called a Senate house. Such places may provide a welcome diversion for the people of Iunet from the tyranny of Khufu's authority. Pharaoh has ordered that countless quarries be dug at On in the Delta region to harvest a vast supply of fine white limestone. Only the gods know what endeavor Pharaoh has planned for the use of this stone. It is rumored that he is planning a colossal building project on the plateau outside Rastia, that he may usurp the renown his father, the wise and benevolent Snarfru, has earned from the completion of his two noble pyramids.
All right. Hi, this is Attican, and welcome to Series 1, Episode 15 of our playthrough of Pharaoh, A New Era. We are playing Iunet, the defense of Egypt. We had a choice between On, which was a building slash economic mission, or a military one. We went military, of course. And some of you who know the game are scratching your head going, okay, well, where's North Dashur? And I can tell you that I played it, ran into some technical difficulties we won't discuss, got very frustrated by it, and we moved on. So, and that's all we're going to say. And later on, maybe I'll go back if somebody's really struggling with it. I'll be happy to build a little guide on how to play it. It's not difficult, given the technical challenges I had. Let me just say that it is difficult, but it shouldn't be normally. Okay, let's get on to Iunet. So you heard the description there, and this one is definitely military, but it definitely has a certain amount of city building aspects to it. And our cities are getting more complex, and our rating requirements are getting higher. So if we look at our ratings overview, we need to have a 30 culture. Now, that's not horribly difficult, but it does take a certain amount of entertainment coverage, religion. See, what else is there? Religions, health, and I'm missing something. I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, we want to make sure that we have pretty good coverage in terms of our entertainment and our again, our religion and health. So we're going to make sure that we put a physician, a mortician, and a dentist in each of our blocks. And we're going to have a couple of gods in each block, just because it's a different way to kind of get the blessings from the gods. And we have, see, what do we have in this one? I think we have three. Yeah, we have Bast, Ra, and Set. So I'm planning on building 3 city blocks. That's the plan I have in my head. And we're going to probably do Bast and Ra in one, Bast and Seth in another one, and possibly Ra and Seth in one, the third one. We don't have, unfortunately, the temple complex of any type. We can't build one to any of the gods. That would give us a tremendous amount of coverage if we had that. All right, so if we look at what we've got here, we've got little strip of land over here. All this floodplain is just decoration. We have no farming. We can't do any farming whatsoever. We can fish off these flat spots, and we can raise cattle by importing straw because we can't grow our own, and feeding at cattle ranches and producing meat from cattle ranches. So we'll get into that eventually. But right now what we want to do is get our money, and get our military started as soon as we can, reasonably. Right here we've got gold and copper deposits, and we happen to have gold mines and copper mines. So our plan will be to have gold mines feeding a palace, and copper for weapons and for export, because copper is very, very nice to export. Let's go down here. Copper, we can export a unit for 185, and the gold, a unit of gold is 100. So it's actually, copper's actually worth more. But of course there's a limit to how much you can export. So let's just take a quick look at what we've got going on here. Salima Oasis will buy the copper. They would buy 2,500 copper, right? They'll also buy papyrus, linen, beer, and pottery. That is a land trade route. Now that is a special problem for us, the way we're going to start this. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Kirma here is a water trade. They're going to buy jewelry and linen, so they're down the road. Who else we got we could trade with? Dashur. They buy granite, plain stone, bricks, and gems, and they'll sell straw, and barley. There we go. Barley will matter to us a lot. And Byblos will buy gems, kind of irrelevant. They will sell wood and copper. We don't care. Ivory, we probably don't care. Depends on how far we go with this, but my plan is no, we won't care. So right off the bat, the most interesting one is probably the land trade route to buy copper. Okay, but here's the deal. The copper is going to be over here. The Kingdom Road is up here, right? It just comes into our little city and goes right back out. So they just kind of nip over here and head on out. So we got to get them over here, or get this over there. So what we're going to do is start going after the gold. We're going to go after the gold. We're going to do one of our nice little curving straight lines that goes out in here somewhere, so that we can recruit for this and get gold mines going. Have a palace as far up through here as we can get it. Remember, it has to be on some green. And set up a nice little block here, and then get our copper and weapons and military going as well. But that's going to be our start. And I'm seeing a block here, and it's going to support a dock down here and some fishing, I believe. Yeah, they'll do fishing through here perhaps, and a shipwright. So we have dock and shipwrights and some fishing down here. Then we want to get over here and build up our navy, taking advantage of all this nice coastline right here where we could put wharfs, and maybe add some fishing into it as well to feed folks over on this side. So in order to get people down here, what we have to do is get a ferry landing here to here. So now we've basically connected the Kingdom Road to this section over here, at least for immigrants, because they bring their own boats and they can just go across. As long as you have a ferry landing, it doesn't have to be staffed for the immigrants to use it to move to a new home. So we got that. Now we want to have a little recruiting section here that maybe gets out maybe this far. So let's go 17 looks good, and then let's go see, 17 and 14 would be 31. Is that right? Yeah, 14, 17, 31, bingo. All right. Now, to have our rating as high as we'd like to have it, we're probably going to need to actually have more entertainment than we've been building. In other words, just throwing one pavilion out here, that gives you a dance, a band stand, and a juggler station, right? But for every 1,200 people, you need one dance stand. That's great. But you kind of need two, or one dance stand. Yeah, I think I said that right. Then you need two bandstands, which we would only have one. And you need 3 jugglers, which we would only have one. So we really need to add a bandstand and a juggler for every 1,200 people that we do if we want to get perfect coverage for our entertainment. Now, we don't need perfect coverage to get our 30 culture, but we want to start thinking in those terms of how do we get more idealized coverage, so to speak. So how could we set this up that we could put like a bandstand? Is it possible to stack like a bandstand here? Oh, I think you could do that. I think you could absolutely do that. And then stack a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1. A pavilion on top of that. Like that. And they would walk, the recruiters just walk around all this little mess, and they would go right down here and grab some people. Now, then the question, and then the other thing you would have is a fire risk here. So what we could do to mitigate that would just be add a firehouse like right here that could walk around all this. As soon as he came out, he basically, as soon as he got staffed, he would be taking care of fires in this area. Yeah, let's do that. All right. And let's see. Let's deal with the city palace. We know we got the town palace. We know we got to have one. Let's see where we can link it up. Right there at the corner. See, if we go this way, it moves the link way back here. So the goal would have to go all the way down here. So let's do it right there at that corner. That's about as well as we're going to do right there. Okay. All right, let's get our water supply, and let's create a way to get out of this. 1, 2. So they'll go kind of like this to get out, and we'll put a roadblock there. Okay, perfect. And we're going to make sure that we put some housing here and here. Excuse me a second, I gotta turn this. That sound was blasting me. I'll edit it for you guys so it won't blast you. It was blasting me. Okay, so we've got, we're gonna put these here so that we can do maybe worker blocks down here and then feed for our dock up here, right? So our dock is gonna be coming off of this like so, and up here like this. So we have a dock and a shipwright that we'll need to recruit. We'll loop it around and let it go back. Okay. That's fairly long, but it should be fine. Okay. So, and we definitely need housing out here because that's where the gold mines are going to get their staff. So we could go like this. And we could put the courthouse out this way. It improves desirability. See that? We can put it out there. And in fact, we can even steal this plaza, kind of get it while the getting's good. right out through here for this. And then if we put a road behind it, like that, it doesn't pick up all that goodness, but we can do a shrine to Bast and a shrine to Ra and a shrine to Seth, and now we've got a good road, and we're going to go ahead and make that pretty road while the getting's good. Now to come into that block, we could come here like so and like so. All right, now let's set up our gold mines so that we can make some money. Oh, is that going to work? Yes, but we'll have it come down like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good deal. We can get 8 gold mines up through there, and we're going to have it recruit. Shoot. Let's see. Like that. So you'll come in. This is not horribly long. It's not going to be a loop. We're going to have them come down. The recruiting will be just like this, right down through here and back to there. And we'll put the architect right at the end so that every time he comes out, he's automatically going that way and automatically getting that first one. So this should be very stable back here. Yeah, that should be good. All right, so we've got our gold mines. We've got our palace. We've got water. We need fire and architecture for this block. Okay. We've got crime. We've got. Oh, we can collect taxes. I'd like to get another housing right here. Well, no, it doesn't really matter. Never mind. We can do tax collector. We'll have probably a bazaar here and a bazaar here. So let's go skip 2 and then go $16. Beautiful. And 24, nicely. Nice. It just needs to be, we want it evenly divisible by 4. And, oh, doctor. Must have a doctor. A physician. We'll go there. And I think that's about it. Okay. Let me think about this. 1,400 to. I really don't know how many of these hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16. Okay, 17. Let's do 18. 18 houses in that little block right there. And let's before we go broke, let's just go ahead and whoops, and hit the wrong key. Let's go ahead and let this thing run, and we'll see our immigrants coming down and going across the water and coming right down. Oh. Forgot 2 things. I want a temple to Bast. And we'll do a temple to Seth. And we will make sure we give Ra an extra shrine. A bit of a makeup. How we look good. Short 63, that's not bad. And we got plenty more coming. Alright, so okay, we've got gold starting to pour into the coffers. Alright, let's connect here and get, well, is that what we want? No. Let's get this out here and get that copper and the military set up, or at least the potential for military. So we're going to recruit it like this. We're going to come out like this and like this off of that house right there, actually, and we'll put another marker right there. All right, another roadblock. So let's do now. Do we want copper? I think we still want a gold mine and a gold mine. 3, 4. And we can get a couple of copper and copper. That one slipped. Let's go back. Copper right there. Because what I want to be able to do is go into that mine, go like this, into that one, and still have a chance to turn there without those lines hitting each other. And we're going to need to go over one and down like this. There we go. There's a nice block. This will get us 2 more gold mines and a couple of copper. We'll go storage yard, and this storage yard will hold all copper. And we will put in an architect and fire up here. And we'll let this run for a bit and get some more money. Then we're going to go set up an area where we can recruit some more people. We should be short, yeah, 83 short. 79 short. We're getting a few extras. Okay. We're a little bit short. Not too bad. So when you're short, buildings still function. They just don't function at 100% efficiency. And we also built this early because I wasn't sure how this was going to work. So this is actually taking up 11 of our workers that could be out mining gold or whatever. All right, we got some money. Let's set up this one. I think I'd like to use a senator worker block. So that would be a 14. Let's see what this looks like. It is 14 by 24 on the outside. 24, 14, perfect. And you enter it. Sorry, it's been a while since I built one. Got to look at my diagram. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in, like this, and you go up 5. That does not look right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I was off 1. Up 5 like that. That looks better. Go over 6 plus 1 actually, and then go up 16. It looks like. Yes, that looks absolutely right. And 16 more, and like so, and actually one over like that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put in a booth and delete that. And our roadblock goes here. We will eventually have a pavilion here and a bandstand there. Okay. And we will have housing here. Water right there. Six houses. 24, and then we skip 1, 2, 3, and then we do 24 like that, skip 1 and do 12 like that. Okay, that's our new housing block. Now this block, I think we'll actually go Temple to Bast, Temple to Ra, Temple to Seth, and Courtyard. And we make sure that the entertainment still fits. It should just fine. Yep. And yep. Okay, good deal. Let's see. We need a doctor for sure. Physician will go right there. And we can put in a fire or an architect. Fire. Dentist. The tax collector. We'll put in a bazaar eventually and mortician and school. And that should give us a bunch of people. And we will allow this right here. That's all the recruiting he needs. And this one cannot burn, cannot collapse. So we don't even need any protection out there. They can just have this one staffed for us. So let's run some more and get some more money. How are we on people? And we're a little short, but we're catching up. Ra blesses us. Seth blessed us. Bast blessed us. Good. The gods are very happy. Okay, fish. All right. At 29.15, we got some money. We want to set up fishing. So to do fishing, we're going to need a shipwright. So I want to put in the dock right there, and the shipwright right above it like this. And we'll go like this. Touch that one. Come up like so. Playroom for where storage yards through there, and then we'll have a loop like this just to connect this up. Okay. Architect and fire. Then we're going to build a separate little block down here. Let's see. We'll go food, fishing wharf. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll want to recruit off of this, like that. Come out here like this, and let's leave some space for working. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good right there. And bring it up like this. Beautiful. And we will connect it here with a roadblock. And we'll give them a storage yard, excuse me, right there with accept all fish. We don't have any bazaars, so we don't have to worry about getting the fish sold right now. And let's let that run until we get some more money. How are we looking on people? Okay, good. We're getting mild unemployment. That's perfect. All right, let's get into. Let's recruit a little. Let's get a little bit more money. We're going to go across the river. Get about 3,000 Devons, and we'll go across the river. There we go. Now we can go up here, because to do land trade or just to move things around, we're going to have this connected. So we can do one of our little deals here. We've got to think about the entertainment. Oh shoot, that's going to be a little harder. Let's go. I don't know wonder if one of these would fit up here. I think it would. It would get tighter, certainly, but yeah, that would be all right. We're going to blow. We've got enough money, I think, to blow up the. Let me measure this. 1, 2 space decoration house. 1, 2. So the outside road would probably come right there. Would be all right. If this is 24. Ooh. Could this space road? Could this work 14? I could. It could. All right, we can do that. We can kill a bit of the Kingdom Road. We can go right here, 2 and road, and go like this, and go down here 24, and then up here 14. I think that worked. This sometimes this interface is less than great. And it's just, I'm sorry, it's just less than great. I think it's right, so let's go from here. Let's go down 24. Shoot, I goofed that altogether. 24 in a straight line, and let's see if these hook up. And they do at 14, so that's perfect. All right, so we can reconnect the Kingdom Road there, and then over here, maybe come off of. There, we've reconnected the Kingdom Road. And maybe we'll make the entrance to this block down here. Yeah. All right, so that would be 5 in. Okay. So we'll go 5 in from here. And 5 up from here. doesn't look right. Oh boy. It's supposed to be. Sorry. Okay, 16. Okay. Up 16. Like that. And then up 16 like that. And across. Extra here. We'll go ahead and put in the booth. So we can delete that. And that just does not look even remotely right. Well, it is though. It is though. Okay, we'll put in Temple to Bast, Temple to Ra, Temple to Seth, and a courthouse, and we'll wait. And we're getting a blessing and a blessing and a blessing. Good deal. Get a little bit more money. Okay. And let's put in water and housing. And then a tax collector. And roadblock there, and a house. And then we're going to skip 1, 2, 3 and go up here like this. 24, skip 2 and go 12. Beautiful. We'll put a doctor, a physician, no, physician up here. We'll put architect, fire, dentist, and we'll stop building for a minute because I'm running out of money. Fish. Okay, we are starting to fish. We've got our fishing boats going. We're getting lots of blessings. There we go. So we will go to political and send out that fish, and then we're going to start eating that fish. We'll put a bazaar here and here. And we'll tell them to buy fish. Okay. Now, I think the first thing to do is to connect this up and make some spaces for... Oh, we don't even have a... Ooh, we're not doing any recruiting, are we? Okay. Let's go out here and set up our military, our land military, so to speak. We'll put an academy and a recruiter and an archer fort to start with. There we go. Get that started. And then what I'd really like to do as a priority is get this going so that we've got so trade can go across here, not just immigrants. So if we go we've got 1253. Let's let it run for a minute, get a little bit more money. Okay, let's get military buildings. Put a couple of wharfs down. We might even get one right there. And we might not. Doesn't matter. Okay. So we want to come up here. Block that off. Come up like so and like so. Block that off, give it fire and architecture. And how are we standing? We got some unemployment. That's actually good. All right. We need to accumulate some money. Okay. We can trade with Abu now. Tell you what we'll do first. Let's go. Let's see that. Who's the one that buys our copper? Salima Oasis. We can do land trade now because we've got that working ferry on both sides. So if we open this one up and then go into our overseer and say export copper when over 800. We'll make some serious money on that. Okay. And we can wait till we have just a little bit more money. We can go ahead and put in a storage yard right here and have it accept wood, accept quarter yard of wood. And we're going to set that up. Let's see, what would that cost us? If we wanted to import, it's going to cost us $255, 816, and we're probably all right. Import to maintain 800 wood. Okay. Blessing from Seth and from Ra. Good deal, good deal. Okay, we've got some wood. We're making ships. Okay, let's make some more. Let's do some more of these. Let's go up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. We can just have that as a short little, they could just go like, yeah, this is all housing up here. So they can go just like up here. And we'll put in fire and architect support. Okay, we've got 9 months to handle this, and we've had lots of blessings, so we should be good. Got potentially 6 ships. We've already built 2, and we're building more. Did we ship off any copper? I don't think so. Oh, I don't think I... Man. No, I did. I did turn it on. So we are exporting. Oh, here's the trader. Speaking of the devil, there's the
I'm the
trader.
most popular person in the city. A lot
Right
of
there.
people need jobs.
There we go. Lots of money. Good deal. All right, let's set up a couple of weaponsmiths right there, and put in an infantry fort. And these people are ready for some entertainment. Oh, and we need to get started on a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. I'd like to have a couple more of these. So we'll go like this, up like that, okay. And then we could do some fishing to support this area over here. Food. So we'll go like this. Beautiful. Block it off there and there, I think. And we'll put in fire, architecture and fire. Okay. Seth, Rob, blessing us. How do the rest of them feel? Apathetic. Bast isn't delighted because we actually have more. We could use a shrine. Well, the way this works is you'll hear people oversimplify it and they say, well, you need twice as many for your patron god as your others. It's not exactly that. It's the number of population that each thing can support. So, for example, if you build a temple to Ra, that keeps 800 people happy. 2 temples would keep 1,600 people happy. But for Bast, the patron, it's only 375 each. So if these 3 are only worth 975, see, we're falling behind on Bast. So we need to put in some, what do you call them? Bast would like to have some shrines. And they're each worth like 175 for a patron, so that just takes care of a bunch of population right there, and keeps Bast happy. Okay. So yeah. We could use for sure a storage yard right there that took in fish, and we could use a bazaar that bought fish. Oh no, what have I done? Architect and fire. Okay, clean this mess up. Rebuild these guys. And clean this mess up. Oh no. Uh-oh. That spot's not going to clean up. Doggone. And now they want meat. We just lost a fishing spot because of my bad play. Okay. They want us to get some meat. Oh, our money's in great shape. How they're got a little unemployment. Beautiful. We're going to import straw. Accept all. Straw. Okay, who's going to sell us straw? Dashur will. And anybody else? Abu will. So we'll import straw. If I can find it, there it is. To maintain a full stockyard or storage yard of straw. And when you get that straw, you're going to, at first, we're going to start giving these people entertainment so they could actually use it now. I made that too small. Well, we'll put it right here. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to start getting straw, and we'll do some cattle ranches. Kind of like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll need a storage yard that accepts all meat. And there we go. The one who isn't blessing us is Bass. Did we ever make her happier? Yeah, she's up to, yeah, we're going to get a blessing from her soon. Okay. Well, we need to get into some more. Oh, we need to build our monument too. And we're going to need clay and straw. We're starting to get the straw in here, so why don't we get on that as well? Why don't we do this? Let's get some clay going. That's the one we can produce. We can produce clay. That's it, clay. Let's do some clay down here. 1, 2, 3. Let's put in some brickworks. We have unemployment? No, we don't really. They're buying fish. They're getting a few fish. They're buying fish. See, Bass is going to top us off. Her next blessing, I think she'll top us off. Either that or she'll do a thing for the gods. We'll see what happens here. There's Seth. We must be coming to battle. He wiped them out almost completely. And we won. Good job. Congenial, approving. That's pretty good. Now this one up here, this fishing not as good. They're having to go down here to fish. These guys are just right on that fishing spot right there. Just perfect. Okay, oh, we've got our cattle already up and running. Oh, we've already got a bunch of meat. Let's go here and comply. And what we can do, I think, let's start feeding the cattle to this one right here for now. Let's go, let's connect this up, like so. And let's get a storage yard right here. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, like this. There we go. And we'll give it architecture. And fire. And we'll tell this to get all meat. Then we're going to put a bazaar in here and tell it to buy meat. Okay. We'll fix that desirability. So these houses are waiting. When you see ordinary cottages, they're ready for pottery. Now this one out here, for whatever reason, hasn't gotten food yet, but I think it's just a matter of time. Okay, we're starting to feed these people. And I'd like to set up let's see. Oh, we wanted to do, how are we looking? Little unemployment. All right, good. Let's start on that brickworks. Well, let's do 5 brickworks. We'll run them right down through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll give them, and we'll decide where to put the small mastaba. I would say put it right there would be beautiful, with a road like that. And then we can get a couple of work camps and a couple of bricklayers. 1, 2, and we should be good to go on building a mastaba. And these clay pits flood sometimes, and you can't help it. It just happens. And the only thing you can do is put her back. So let's get into pottery. There's no reason not to. We could do a 3 and 4. So if we did 3 of these and 4 potters, we should be pretty good on that. Let's have... let's put one right here that holds clay. Now let's put another one right here that holds pottery. And let's get 3 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 potters. And we'll tell this one to buy pottery and this one to buy pottery. Lots of blessings, not enough from Vast. Now the apathetic, that's because they just gave us a blessing. They kind of cycle through, and they'll they should build back up if they're pretty happy. We'll keep an eye on that. Congenial, since we're starting to get we're close to a blessing from her. We could also start doing a lot of festivals, but that's a lot of micromanagement. I'm not fond of doing that. And I think I am going to, before I forget it, we'll just set up another fort to recruit into. In fact, we'll put in another archer fort as well. We've got the money. Economy looks great. We've got the mastaba going. Now the mastaba takes granite, so we can actually produce that ourselves. And when I say it takes granite, it needs granite for its burial goods. So if we mine some granite there, put a warehouse here that accepts all granite, okay. Now this out here, let's try. No, tell you what we'll do. Let's put in the bandstand and the pavilion here. Now we're starting to get some pottery. So we should see this start to pop. Here we go. There we go. We're still not getting that one house out there. It's okay. It's within the reach of. Uh-oh, my space bar is not working. I hope we haven't hit the dreaded pause every month thing. We have. Doggone it. We're pausing every month. Okay. Well, I guess what I'll do is just run it for a month and then play with it a little bit. Let's put pavilion, bandstand, and then over here we'll put in some entertainment. We'll put in a dance school and a conservatory and a juggler school, like so, and run it for another month. Okay. Let's see. I think we'll have, how we're doing on pottery. We're getting ahead a little bit, a little bit. We'll go here, and we'll say, get a quarter yard of pottery, and you start selling or buying pottery. Now somebody wants pottery. Okay, 1,500. So what we'll do is stockpile the pottery. This is irritating. Okay, let's just see how much we've got. Pottery, 1,100. We're almost there. How do we have 1,000? How is that happening? We're supposed to be stockpiling it. The stockpiling isn't working unless I did it incorrectly, which I don't think I did. Stockpiling this resource, we're not supposed to be. Our bazaar folks should not be buying this stuff. Unless it, well, I think that's going down there though. That's just moving from one to the other, maybe. Yeah, it is. All right. How much we got? 11, back to 1,100. Here, looks like a couple there. There we go. Made it. Okay. And we will stop stockpiling the pottery. Keep selling it here. Let's see. Yeah, and that one out there finally got all his stuff. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put in a storage yard. To hold bricks. That was rather stupid. Look at that. That was sad. Okay. And we could get into beer. Our money is looking great. Our money's doing great. And we can also do, we'll go ahead and do this now. We have a funeral provision of 16. We'll go ahead and do that. Now let's think about some beer. let's do one right here that takes in all barley. And then another one where? Right here that accepts all beer. And we'll put in we'll put in 5 brewers. And then we'll go out here and we'll say well, let's get all our trade routes. We got lots of money. Get a trade route with Men the Fur. Trade route with Biblos. I'm not sure I even needed that one. Kerma. Abu. Got these. Uhin. Okay. Now we can import barley. And we'll tell this to buy beer and this to buy beer. We'll do another one of these. We'll do 2 more of these. 2 more forts. So we'll have 4 infantry and 2 archer. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 warships so far. We could have more. Now, I'll tell you what, let's just stop right there for this episode. So we're in great shape. Loving how this is going. Big thing is to get our ratings, to get like our culture rating. Oh, we're at 35 right now. Beautiful. Yeah. We just got to get that 4,000 population. So we're going to have to develop all 3 of them so that they hold a fair number of people. And then we should be in beautiful shape. And the gods keep, okay, Bast is displeased. So I think we're going to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And what else can we do for Bast? We could, wish if we could do a temple complex, we'd be set, but we can't. So we'll just do a series of shrines to Bast. And since that this outer thing, there's no services out here, no architecture, no fire. So we're going to need architect to make sure that this doesn't fall down on us. And Ra is resentful and Seth is apathetic. 2 and 2. Okay, Ra is down a temple. I get that. So he needs a little love too. So let's go out, before we go, let's go like this. We'll give Ra some shrines. And this architect can handle all that. And that should make Ra happier. We're really going to have to watch that. And here we can see we're getting beer into this area down here. We've got some beauty issues down here. Let's put a statue there. Maybe right there. Good, good, good. And next time we'll get into papyrus, and we'll keep trying to make the gods happy, and we'll expand our beer operations out to our other two areas. We'll get this one started on pottery. We'll probably have to set up some more pottery, maybe 3 more of these and 4 of these to really make it go. We could even put them over here, would be a good idea. Anyway, a lot of stuff we could do. We'll do that next episode. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Pharaoh, A New Era video. Thank you.